Timor-Leste is the youngest nation in Asia present in the Coral Triangle, with 70% of mountainous land. It is a place with raw beauty that so many overlook, but honestly, that's exactly what makes it so incredible. You can hike a mountain at dawn and snorkel in crystal-clear waters by noon and not be disturbed by anyone. Want to experience it? Welcome to Beyond Best Places, where today we are going to take you on a virtual tour of Timor-Leste, the land of untouched beauty, island paradises. Our first stop is Joko Island. This uninhabited beauty sits at the eastern tip of Timor-Leste, where the Timor Sea meets the Banda Sea. It is a protected area, so no one is allowed to live there, keeping it pristine. You can reach it by boat from Valu Beach, and once you are there, you will find 10 square kilometers of untouched wilderness. The water is so clear you can see down to 30 meters, making it perfect for snorkeling. Here you can truly disconnect from the world and feel like you have truly escaped to your own private oasis. Next, you can head to Atoro Island, which is just 25 kilometers north of the country's capital. This gem is a diver's dream, as it is sitting on the edge of the world's most biodiverse waters, with more than 300 species of reef fish spotted in just a single dive. You will get to snorkel with colorful fish, playful dolphins, and if you're lucky, maybe even a whale or two. The island's coastline is dotted with eco-lodges that cater to divers and adventurers. But if you are up for a hike, the trek to Mount Manukoko offers panoramic views of the island and surrounding ocean, so make sure to experience that as well. Highland Escapes. If the islands of Timor-Leste get all the sun and sea, then its highlands are a refreshing change of pace. After soaking in the coastal vibes, you can head inland for some Highland escapes that offer a completely different side of this amazing country. Let's start with Mount Ramalau, the highest peak in Timor-Leste, standing tall at 2,986 meters. It is a sacred site for the locals, and the trek to the summit is a pilgrimage for many. The hike is not just about reaching the top, though. Along the way, you will pass through thick forests, traditional villages, and eventually, you will be rewarded with panoramic views that stretch all the way to the coast on a clear day. For the best experience, start your hike before dawn and catch the sunrise from the summit. It is an unforgettable sight. Then there's Mobis, a charming town nestled in the mountains at about 1,400 meters above sea level. It is a popular weekend getaway for locals and offers a perfect escape from the heat. The colonial-era Posada, which is a guest house, is a great spot to soak in the stunning scenery, with misty mornings and cool evenings, making it the perfect highland retreat. After exploring the rugged highlands, you can descend back to the coast where Timor-Leste's coastal charm really shines. Coastal charm. The coastline here offers you everything from history, culture, to natural beauty. Let's start in Dili, which is the capital and the beating heart of Timor-Leste. Dili stretches along the northern coast, where the warm waters of the Ombai Strait lap against sandy shores. The city itself is a fascinating mix of old and new, with colonial architecture sitting alongside modern buildings. You cannot miss the iconic Cristo Rey statue, which stands 27 meters tall and offers stunning views over the city and the coastline after a 500-step climb. Wander through the Thais market to see the traditional woven textiles that are a big part of Timorese culture, or visit the Resistance Museum to understand the country's struggle for independence. Dili's waterfront, with its palm-lined promenade, is perfect for a sunset stroll, and the local restaurants serve up fresh seafood that's not to be missed. Heading east from Dili, you will find Manatuto, which is a coastal town that's often overlooked but full of hidden gems. This area is known for its peaceful beaches and excellent fishing spots, where traditional wooden boats dot the shore. The nearby Lake Ira Lalaro is the largest lake in Timor-Leste, surrounded by mangroves and teeming with bird life. It is an ideal place if you are a nature lover. Manatuto also has a rich history. There are ancient caves and rock art that you can explore to get a sneak peek into the island's past. Historical journeys. If history is your thing or you just love exploring places with stories to tell, Timor-Leste's historical spots will take you on a journey through time. First up, Venalale. It is a small town with a big history. Located in the mountains, Venalale is famous for its Portuguese-era buildings, which are proof of the country's colonial past. But the real treasure here is hidden underground. The Japanese tunnels. Built during World War II, these tunnels stretch for miles beneath the town and were used to store supplies and protect troops. You can explore these spooky tunnels and imagine what life was like during the war. The town itself is charming, with colorful houses, winding roads, and friendly locals who are always ready to share a story or two. Next, you can head to Baucau, the second largest city in Timor-Leste. Baucau is a fascinating mix of old and new, where colonial-era buildings stand alongside modern developments. The city's most famous landmark is the Old Baucau Market, which is an impressive structure with grand arches that harken back to the Portuguese era. Don't miss the opportunity to visit the nearby beaches, where the coast meets the cliffside and creates stunning views. Baucau's history is rich, and its peaceful vibe makes it a perfect spot to soak in Timor-Leste's past while enjoying the present. But if you want to venture off the beaten path, you should head to the eastern region of Timor-Leste, Eastern Adventures. At the heart of this eastern adventure is Los Palos, a town that perfectly captures the spirit of this remote region. Los Palos is the gateway to the stunning Niño Cones Santana National Park, which is the first national park in Timor-Leste. This park is a haven for biodiversity, as it is home to pristine forests, unspoiled beaches, and the famous Lake Ira Lalaro. But Los Palos itself is more than just a starting point. It is a destination with a rich cultural heritage. The town is known for its traditional wooden houses, called lulik, which are sacred to the local communities. These are tall, stilted structures with thatched roofs, which are incredible to look at. Los Palos is also close to the island's easternmost tip, Tutuala, where you can find stunning cliffs overlooking the deep blue sea and some of the oldest rock art in the region, dating back thousands of years. So if you crave a mix of adventure and cultural immersion, Los Palos is the perfect spot for you to visit. Bonus tips. To truly experience Timor-Leste, there are a few insider tips that will help you connect with the essence of this unique destination. When exploring the island, keep in mind that the roads can be challenging. Although distances may seem short, the rugged terrain and winding paths mean that travel takes time. So, embrace the slow pace and let the journey become part of your adventure. You will pass through remote villages where life remains untouched by the rush of modernity. So take a moment to appreciate the simplicity and the warm hospitality of the locals. One of the best-kept secrets is the lively cultural festivals. Time your visit around events like the Baucau Festival or the Los Palos Cultural Festival. These gatherings are perfect to experience the traditional dances, music, and local crafts that are deeply rooted in Timorese identity. It is a rare opportunity to see the culture come alive, and these festivals are far from touristy. They are authentic celebrations of community. And if you are visiting the coastal regions, be sure to explore the lesser-known dive sites. While Atoro Island is famous for its marine biodiversity, the waters off Manatuto and Liquica offer equally stunning underwater experiences with fewer crowds. Diving here feels like discovering a hidden world where you might be the only diver in sight. So make sure to not miss these spots. Before we wrap up, all we gotta ask is, would you like to visit this land of untouched beauty? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing virtual tours. Until next time on Beyond Best Places, keep exploring, keep pushing boundaries, and keep your sense of wonder alive.